Okay, everyone, this is session 2 on GenAI tools. Last session, we talked about RAG retrieval, augmented generation, and some of the interesting things you can do with the chat interfaces on top of large PDFs, as an example. Today, we're going to talk about Claude from Anthropic and its integration using Model Context Protocol to different types of servers and services that you can use to really enhance the experience that you have. So what is MCP? Well, MCP is a client-server architecture where you can basically integrate from tools such as Claude into other services, whether it's browsing the web or GitHub. So here are an example of some of the servers that you can integrate in today's demo. I'm going to be going over 3 of them. One is Brave Search, which has an API so you can actually do web searching. Second thing is EverArt, which allows you to do AI image generation. And last one is GitHub, which is a Git repository. And also GitHub allows you to host simple websites with its GitHub pages. So we're going to see if we can actually build out a very simple website today. So this is Claude. I've already downloaded the app, the client here onto my Windows machine. Over down in here actually shows you the number of services that we actually have up and running. And so first things first is let's see if I can actually get it to do something interesting. So I'm going to ask it to make a simple web page regarding Fife, which is a county in Scotland where I grew up, right? So a nice HTML website would be great, especially if we're going to be hosting it on GitHub pages. So see, it's already starting to create it. That's great. It's, working away, trying to do all of that good stuff, right? And here we go. Here's an example of a pretty simple website. It's got some placeholder for images. It's got some text. It's great. Okay, so let's go and go and create a repository called Fife with me, and my user is Target app. So it's actually going to prompt me for some security to really want to allow this. And so yes, great. He's been able to create it. It's been initialized with README file. And I'll just say yes. So hopefully it will go and be able to do a push of this web page. So the repository is index.html. So let's see if it is able to do this. So hopefully it'll be able to get it going in a couple of minutes. Okay, it's prompt me for access. You can see up here, it's got some conflict. It's going to try a different approach. So this is a nice thing. Rather than me trying to figure out, it actually tries to figure out its service, itself. And it looks like the encoding is wrong. So it's going to try and do slightly different coding. Looks like it's actually able to try and do it this time, hopefully. And what I'll be able to now do is to go into my repositories, and hopefully I'll be able to see if I refresh, I'll be able to find Fife, right? So here was the repository that it created. Looks like it was actually able to create the index file this time. Let's do, looks pretty good. So let me go to GitHub settings and go down to pages. And what I can do is see if I can save it. Nice thing about GitHub pages as well is I can go create a custom domain as well. So if I wanted to do that, I'd be able to, add in my own domain and just point it to there. So let's see what it's been able to do. It looks like it was still working, but it looks like I actually did pretty good, right? So let's see if we can ask it something a bit more complicated. Rather than just creating some simple website. You can see here, right? Let's see if we can go create a second page and see how well it can do there. So what I'm going to do is add a new page called Contact Us, add in a summary of my LinkedIn profile. Here's my LinkedIn profile, and I say access it via the Brave service. So again, this is you know, it probably doesn't, you know, the LLM probably doesn't know who I am, right? And so if I say go look it up by the Brave service, on top of the original page, have a link to this new Contact Us page. So we'll see how well it does with this, right? So we'll be able to generate that. You know, we might get a couple of pop-ups as well. It should be able to, yep, this is, it's now going to look for Brave, access the Brave search service. And then querying column-wide LinkedIn profile Edinburgh, which is a bit weird, but you know, it's fine that it's really found me. It's given me a summary. It looks like it's creating a nice contact page, right? So it's being able to do that. Again, it's got some errors. And it looks like it's doing everything. It's trying to update the push. So let's have a quick look back at you know, my code, see what it was able to do. Okay, it's got a Contact Us page, it looks like. Yep, it looks like it was able to do that. So it looks like it was able to do everything. Let me just refresh here. Oops. And great, successfully, he's got a new Contact Us page updated, right? It's got a link, both pages. No, I think that's pretty good. Let's just jump over to here. See, it doesn't look like it was able to do it. So let's go back and see. It didn't create the contact. It didn't create the page. So, you know, so we'll see. You know, there's only one branch. So, maybe see what happened. So we'll have to troubleshoot that, but it certainly looks like there's an issue there, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't refresh it. So the Contact Us, and then so we got it going. Here we go. Helps if I refresh the pages. So anyway, looks like we're good. So how about adding a picture? So let's see if we can go and use Everart, right? So let's go and create a realistic image of St Andrews, Scotland using Everart, add it to the homepage, replacing the first placeholder image. So let's see how well we'll be able to do that, right? So again, it's now prompting me for access to Everart. So this is great. We'll actually be able to do something. So it's working away, plugging away at this. Okay, it's got interesting. So it looks like you got the cathedral there. And so it looks like it's a valid image of St Andrews. So let's go back and see what it was able to do. Back to Claude, right? Update the index instead of the placeholder. Right, so it's got an error. It's trying to do it. Okay, it looks like it's done a chunk of it. So hopefully if I go here and do a refresh and have a look at the code, it's got that, and let's just see, was able to do it. It doesn't, you know, there we go. It was able to do it. Here we go. There's a nice image. And got key attractions. And here you go. This is the benefit of model context protocol, and having a tool like Claude be able to integrate into GitHub and do web searches and generate images. And you can see in 5-10 minutes, I was being able to create a very simple 2-page website that you can quite easily host. There we go. Okay, thanks everyone.